ThunderPhone reached out to me on LinkedIn and asked me if I wanted to showcase their new phone agent platform on the channel. So welcome to ThunderPhone, ladies and gentlemen. AI phone calls for 2 cents a minute. That is 3 cents cheaper than Vappy. But is it 3 times better? Let's find out. So, what does it say on their website? Well, it says that you can automate business phone calls for support, scheduling, and more. No programming required. Market-leading conversation quality for natural interactions. We shall most certainly be the judge of that. And the easiest way to automate your phone calls, we have some cool templates here, some integrations. We'll check all this stuff out. Now, this is their biggest claim, that you can cut costs by 10x. Switching a phone workflow from an overseas call center to ThunderPhone can save you 90% or more. Overseas call centers usually charge 25 cents a minute and up, and humans are expensive. Save them for the most complex calls. Makes sense, yes. For the basic, mundane qualification calls, makes sense. Why would you need a human to make 600 calls a minute for you when AI could just do that? And then if they are interested in your service, that's when the human gets in the loop, or gets joined in the loop, and then we're pretty much away. And most of the competitors right now, like 11 Labs, Vappy, Synthflow, etc., most of them are on average charging around 10 cents a minute, and prices can run from 5 to 25 cents per minute. Watch out for the hidden fees. And with ThunderPhone, of course, it's all inclusive at 2 cents a minute. I really would like to know how they've done that, and I might get Alex, the founder of ThunderPhone, to hop on a call with me and see if he can answer some very basic questions. Now, they're saying that you can connect with other software, easy integrations. Most of the voice agent platforms do have tools and all that kind of thing, so we're not really going to focus too much on this, but it's good that we can do these kinds of things. I believe they use make.com. Yes, they do. So make.com is their preferred choice for integrations. And we have a quick story here. Now, these guys are bootstrapped, which is really cool. Shout out to any company or any startup that is completely bootstrapping themselves. They're not raising capital and they own 100% of everything. Big shout out to you guys. It's not easy doing that, all right? I did that for many years. I didn't raise any money, didn't borrow any money from the bank, but I was just very lucky that my family could support me. Not all the time, although they would support me financially, they would never see the true potential in what's happening. But hey, that doesn't really matter, right? At the end of the day, we're all trying to do something different and trying to make our own identities in the AI space. And clearly, ThunderPhone is trying to do exactly that, because their main USP is that you can do AI phone calls for 2 cents a minute, which literally no one else can offer right now. We do have some basic questions here. And do you only support US and Canada phone numbers? Yes. Currently, they only support US and Canada numbers, so if you are in Australia, so I do apologize, you will not be able to use this just yet. However, bring your own telephony support is coming, which can enable support for other countries, alright? ThunderPhone is English only. Well, officially it is, yes, but the AI does support other languages as well, so you can unofficially use it for those things if you wanted to. How can I create multiple phone numbers or conversation prompts? Well, currently you need to create multiple accounts. So what they're saying is that one phone number is linked to one account only. You can't connect multiple phone numbers to multiple accounts. That's a little bit of a setback, I'm not gonna lie, but we'll see. What new features are coming soon? Aside from aforementioned improvements, we'll be rolling out dynamic testing, monitoring and self-improving AI based on real call logs. Do you offer enterprise? Yes, they do. Request a new feature. This might be where ThunderPhone and I collab the most. But fantastic. So let's actually have a look at the platform itself, shall we? So we're in demo mode. I just created an account. All I did was just put in my email address, and that's it. And we are now away. So we have some settings that we can use here. So there's a card number we can enter. They use a similar to school, and I like that. API keys. I'm just having to play around for now. Let's just see what we can do here. And all right, so we are going to receive a call, place calls, receive calls. So this is the kind of screen that we're met with right now, and we need to set up receiving calls. So this is for inbound, of course. Receiving calls is inbound, and sending a call, as in the AI calling someone, will be a outbound call, right? So if you call the AI, then that's an inbound call, but if the AI calls you, that's an outbound, all right? Cool. So, how should the AI handle the call? Should we be specific and detailed? Yes. Think of this writing instructions for a new human employee handling calls. All right. Now, for example, we're going to say here, when a call is received, yes, I know you're probably expecting me to do the whole role tasks here for you, but honestly, I'm just testing this out right now, and I'm going to do it exactly as per the instructions right here. I'm just going to do it in pure natural language. So when a call is received, greet the caller by saying, "Welcome to ATech. You are speaking." Welcome ATech. You are speaking with Jim, the friendly AI assistant. All right, cool. Your task is to qualify the. Oh, I can't spell today, guys. Your task is to qualify the leads. No, is to qualify the call to see if they want to become a paying customer. Nice and simple. We're not doing anything complicated here, as you can see. I'm just going to test this out with a microphone because we can do that. Let's make sure we're on speaker mode. There we are. Hello?
Tech, you are speaking with Jim, the front.
So that's cool, but why are you a female?
You are speaking with Jim, the friendly AI assistant. Are you interested in becoming a paying customer today?
Maybe. I don't even know who you are.
To be perfectly transparent, I am an AI assistant helping ATech qualify potential customers. Can I tell you a little bit about what ATech does and see if it's a good fit for your needs?
So that was very interesting. Are we done? Is that it? And we've now got everything we need. So this is the webhook that we need. So if we need to integrate something, then we use this integration section here. We paste in a webhook URL and we can make things happen that way. That's it. We're done. Like that is the phone agent complete. All right. I wasn't expecting it to take. Right. Alex, you've built a fantastic platform by the looks of things. So it's literally as simple as describing exactly what you want the AI to do in the call, and that's it. It connects your tools via integrations, and that's it. There's no crazy setups. There's no real crazy setup flows. There's no complicated voice selections or anything like that. But how do you actually select what's happening here? So, all right, provide museum information. Let's do that. So role task specifics. Yep, so that's all the prompt there. And we don't really need any integrations yet. We can't delete the integrations for now though, that's fine. And oh, what? Man, this is the simplicity. In order to see, the reason why I'm so in awe of this platform right now is because in order to achieve simplicity in the tech space, in order to achieve simplicity in the tech space, you really have to make it super complex, right? Behind the scenes. And clearly that's exactly what they've done here, because all of the role, task, voice selection, etc., that's all kind of being done for you. You don't have to worry about any of that. All you need to do is just focus on how exactly you want the AI to respond in terms of the text, right? Or the text responses. That's so fascinating to me. Extremely fascinating. Compare that to Vappy, for instance, right? Where you have so many options to choose from in terms of configuration, where you have so many options to choose from in terms of customization and personalization and exactly how you want everything. But what ThunderPhone is saying, or doing rather, is, well, they're saying, look, we're going to handle all that for you behind the scenes. You just focus on exactly how you want the AI to sound for you, right? And how you want it to respond. We'll handle everything else for you, and we're just going to charge you 2 cents a minute for the pleasure. If that's the case, if that is genuinely the case, then I'm quite interested to see how ThunderPhone is going to perform later down the track. And I am in demo mode at the moment, so I will request Alex and the team at ThunderPhone to see if they can let me access the platform a little bit more and see if we can unlock some live calls and really test it against Vappy and see which one is going to be good for tasks in particular. Now, of course, for phone agents, they're not a new thing. They're not a new concept. They have been around now for about 12 to 18 months. And even before then, right? We've had voice assistants since what, 2013, 2012. So realistically, we have experienced this most of our lives. What's changing now though? Why are these so popular and just going insanely good, crazy right now? And why is everyone wanting some kind of voice AI solution in their organization, in their operations, or just in their daily life? Well, the answer should be quite simple, right? But we kind of overlook it sometimes. Humans like to talk, all right? We like to talk. That's our best form of communication. It's our best method of communication, rather. So if you can just talk to an AI assistant and just tell it your problems or what you're facing, you can get the solution. You can get to the solution so much faster, for one, but two, it's what comes more naturally to humans. At least some more rather than others, right? I get that some people prefer writing or typing more than speaking, and that's fine. But the average business owner, for instance, who is always used to having board meetings and this meetings and weekly check-ins, this check-in, all these HR meetings and whatever, they might be used to talking to an AI and getting things done. And now, of course, you can and you could already do that before, but with ThunderPhone, at least, now you can do it for 2 cents a minute. All right, we will definitely test this out more, and I will get back in touch with Alex and the team at ThunderPhone to see if they can give me some credits. We can get up and running here and really put this to its paces, and I'm really excited to see how this is happening. I know I started with Synthflow last year. Synthflow is great, but it's really expensive if you really want to like scale it up. So you have to pay, was it $1,400 a month or something like that, USD. Okay, to get to the scalable part of the phone agents with Synthflow, it's about $1,400 USD. Now, of course, if you are a successfully operating business, then you will have that kind of cash, right? But if you are just starting out, but you want to be able to white label things and do all those kind of stuff, it's not really viable, right, at that kind of price. I'm not sure if you can white label phone calls yet, but again, for 2 cents a minute, I'm not really complaining here. That's quite cheap. And that is bearing in mind that is probably where the US and Canada numbers at the moment. Once we bring the Twilio phone numbers in here, your guess is as good as mine, but between, I'd say, 1.5 to 3 cents on average, that's what it will cost. So yeah, that bring your own Twilio number in, which can be from anywhere around the world, right? So even if you're in Australia, you can still connect your Twilio account to ThunderPhone eventually and be off to the races that way. It's not available yet, and ThunderPhone has only been out for like I think this platform. And I should say as well, this is actually backed by Stanford and Y Combinator, all right, and they're based in San Francisco. And as I said before, they did completely bootstrap their business. They did not raise any capital, they did not give away any equity. Everything is 100% owned by them, and kudos to you guys for doing that, man. It's not easy bootstrapping, and a lot of people ridicule you along the way, but I'm glad to hear that yours is a success. Alrighty, so more to come on this platform. ThunderPhone is just getting started here. Even the website, you know, these other phone agent platform websites, then it doesn't look the best at the moment. Maybe they're working on it behind the scenes and to more modern and more impactful, at least for the audience member. And again, if they're not considering that, well, maybe I'll build a website for them, and then let's see how we can work that way. But I really do want to thank ThunderPhone for sponsoring this video. I have some really cool videos coming out soon as well. I just got off the phone yesterday with my hardware supplier and mentioned that the Ministrom AI X1 Pro is on its way. It did arrive, I'll be transparent, it arrived on Tuesday. However, because he has an online store as well, someone can order straight after it arrived. So that unit that was sent for me had to go to a paying customer. But hey, business is business, right? That's as simple as that. So we have more units coming now, and I should get that in my hands in the next few weeks' time. But you know, they're selling out so fast that it's just crazy to even get in touch with these companies anymore. So I'm just going to hardware suppliers now, all these companies and computer stores, to see if they can just give me some computers to test out offline AI and doing those kind of things. And that's another thing as well. But that's one thing we don't actually know. Does ThunderPhone, what models do they use? We have no clue. So I think I might get the founder and CEO of ThunderPhone on a call with us for the channel, and I'll put it on my school community, because I feel like that's something that my paid members can really true benefit from and value from, and you guys won't really care about it. Just being honest, right? You just won't really care about it. You guys just want the free tutorials and you guys want to see what to do, right? But if you want to see how to do it, you guys join my school community. It's as simple as that. Alright, thank you so much for watching. Your imagination is your only limitation, as I always say these days, and that has not been more true than after seeing ThunderPhone. Alright? If you think that your market's saturated, if you think that you can be different than your competitors, then come and have a look at what ThunderPhone's doing, ladies and gentlemen, because it doesn't matter. Sometimes you don't have to be different. Sometimes you just have to be in the crowd, and then people will recognize you regardless, and that makes you have your own unique path, right? And clearly ThunderPhone is doing exactly that. They are not reinventing the wheel here. They haven't created anything new. There's not a new concept. This is the AI phone agent platform just done a bit better, right? And more simply. And that might actually be so good. We just don't know yet because it's such a new platform. But I do appreciate them allowing me to actually take this out, take the opportunity to actually review the platform as is right now. Again, it only launched like 6 days ago. Yeah, shout out to the team there, and we will be coming out with some more videos with ThunderPhone, and I'll see if I can get the founder on the call. But yes, thank you very much. I have been Hamish, you have been amazing, and I'm never gonna say that again. All right, peace.